Hello Aquarius, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. How are you, Aquarius? Thanks so much for clicking here. Look, I got a short stack of oracles. We're going to go through those first. We're going to put down the overall energy for the week. And then we're going to look at some tarot. We're going to throw some tarot at it to get some details about those general energies. Let's find out what's going on for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Hey, Aquarius, if you are interested in a private reading, please know that those are open and available. Please look in the pinned comment if you are interested. Tell me what's going on for Aquarius in the week ahead. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, and I always read for the week ahead whenever you get this, today, tomorrow, or next year. All right. Aquarius, the smarty pantses of the zodiac. Let's find out what's going on for you. Everything is falling all over the place. Maybe it's a little messy right now. It could be. Okay, this is what we've got. We've got two cards that have popped out. I usually take one, but I don't like giving back the blessings. So here we go. Stand your ground in some sort of an awareness that you have. So I want to say, Aquarius, that you can get quite psychic, right? You can be quite a psychic energy. And so I feel like what we're looking at here is there's something here that you want that you feel can't be yours, or maybe you're just dreaming too big, or it feels like that. I feel like you have the power, the security, the stability, you have the resources, the skills to have whatever it is that you want. Because look, the Magician is in manifestation mode. So please stand your ground on whatever awareness that you have right now. And maybe you are talking yourself out of things. Maybe you think, well, you know, I think I could have that, but no, you can have that. And if you act as though you already have it, it will show up for you, I promise. We've got harmony. For some of you, you might be waiting for harmony in your life. Harmony can also be, you know, the Lover's card. This can be a choice. Harmony is a choice, really. It is, you know, no matter what's going on around you, you can choose to be in this harmonious energy, whether you have the time to do it or not. We have a firm foundation. This is what's the key, right? Harmony must be your firm foundation. Everything must be built from a foundation of harmony. If you want it, you can have it. It's totally up to you, my friend. Let's find out what is coming up for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aquarius. Give me some more energy for the week ahead. Tell me about Aquarius. We've got air sign. Well, isn't that interesting? Aries. So I'll just tell you that usually during Mercury retrograde, we're in the retrograde shadow right now. Mercury will go retrograde on the 15th. And I usually combine my words when Mercury retrograde comes around. So I was actually saying Aquarius and Aries at the same time, because what I want to tell you, Aquarius, is that right now Venus is in retrograde in Aries. And that is affecting all of us, right? It's affecting all of us. And I feel like you're supposed to stand your ground as an air sign. Look, don't let anybody tell you that you're not exactly where you're supposed to be. Don't let anybody tell you that you are thinking too far out of the box. Look, Aquarius is the most rare sun sign, and there's a reason for that. I mean, there can't be too many Aquariuses on the earth at the same time. But it's a very strong energy, and a very highly intelligent one at that. We do have let go. Make room for the new beginning. It's on its way to you now. So whether you've chosen that there is going to be a new beginning, or whether the new beginning has chosen you, there are some things that I feel like you have to let go in order to be in harmony, or to be in balance. Excuse me, to be in balance enough to make room for something that is new here. So I feel like in the week ahead, this is going to be your task, is letting something go. You don't want to be putting the new furniture in the living room with the old furniture. There's no point in that, right? Redundant energy. It's time to let that go. Tell me more about Aquarius, please. We've got a spiritual message. Very interesting. So I feel like this is something that you are already receiving. But I feel like for some of you, you're in indecision. is that really the thing I'm supposed to do? Because I'm looking at stand your ground. I really do feel like if you have some sort of intuitive notion that you really need to stand your ground and go for it. Look, if you don't get it, what you'll get from it is lessons. You will learn something from it. And we're all here for no other reason other than to learn lessons. Something is coming into your, ooh, yes, very soon. Something's coming into your energy soon. So as a reader, whenever I see fives, when I see 515, it can be a little bit of lack. And that's why I was saying with the spiritual message, 4 and 1 is 5, I was saying that maybe you don't believe whatever it is that the messages that are being shown to you. But we also have a second 5 that's shown up here. And for me as a reader, when more than one 5 shows up, you are going to have some sort of quick change that's coming. And then it confirms it by saying soon. So there's something about harmony and calm. I feel like you're in this harmonious energy right now, and you're ready to make room for something new. So either you've decided that you're going after something new, or that you are going to allow something new to arrive. But you've ascended. I feel like this is a month of ascension for you. We've got 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, 7, right? So we've got some sort of an ascension that's going on. I like to call the ascensions the software upgrade. I feel like you're going through some sort of a software upgrade, Aquarius. That's what it feels like here. Getting new information, new downloads about the new things that you're supposed to do. The upgraded version of the life that you're living. Tell me more about Aquarius. Gosh, your readings, Aquarius, have been so inspirational lately. What are you doing with your time? You're inspiring me every time I read for you. So, I don't know what you're doing with your time, but you've been doing some heavy work. Let me know if it's you that I'm picking up on in the comments, but you've been doing some heavy duty work. You've got spiritual messages coming in that are telling you it's soon, that whatever this manifestation is about to show up for you here. Last card, and then we'll get to tarot. Tell me more about Aquarius. We've got revisit. There's something here you're going to revisit that you possibly were not ready for when it first showed up in your environment. A friend of mine who is an Aquarius did say to me, look, there's no rush. Whatever's going to show up is going to show up. There's no rush. And he's right. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. And so I feel like whatever you think may have passed you by, Aquarius, is about to show up again. I feel like maybe you weren't ready for it when it was sitting in front of you the first time, and maybe you didn't notice it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you didn't notice it then, but I feel like there is something in the distance that is showing up here for you, and I think you're ready for it now. We have intuition. Well, look at that. I love this reading so far. So we have intuition. We've got passion on the bottom of the deck that goes on top of the harmony here. So some sort of harmonious passion, I feel, is about to show up for you, friend. All right. Let's get to some tarot. Let's find out what tarot has to say about all of this. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Something is coming back around. Look, that's Venus in retrograde. That's what that is, in Aries. And if you're feeling that, if you have an Aries placement, it might be making you feel a little emotional. And I mean, it doesn't really mean that you have to have an Aries placement, but I'm an Aries Venus, and it is making me feel a little bit emotional and sometimes feeling a little bit aggressive if I'm being honest. And I think that it's doing what it should do. Lifing is lifing. Life is lifing right now. And I'm just trying to follow along, keep up. Tell me about Aquarius, please. We have the 2 of Cups. Is this what you're calling in? Are you calling in love here? We've got the 8 of Wands. You're taking your shot, friend. That's what it feels like. Somebody here is about to take a shot at love. Now, I feel as though for some of you, you could be, like I see the 8 of Wands as fast-moving information or somebody taking their shot at something. Things are about to speed up. And then we have the 2 of Cups, which can be platonic or romantic love. But I'm just going to say it was feeling that way until the King showed up. It does feel like it is romantic love, but I feel like it's something that you've been holding under the surface, or possibly you've been doubting yourself because the person you're dealing with could be a stoic. They could be someone that you aren't really reading on the surface, or maybe they didn't give you much to deal with on the surface. This might be someone who is harboring feelings for you, something that is very deep. They're holding a cup, I feel like you're going to be reunited with this person. So it does feel like they are somebody that I don't feel anything from the past here. I don't feel like this is something old, so it feels like it is something new. I feel like you're part of your harmony here and making room for something new. For those of you who maybe you're not taking a shot at love, it feels like things are moving forward for you because I feel like you've come into some sort of emotional balance. It feels like it's a harmonious emotional balance. So emotional intelligence, right? Or realizing that you don't have to show everything on the surface right away, that things can start slow. Because I feel like whatever's meant for you will never pass you by anyway, so there's no reason for you to start chasing it, right? And I mean, you can still pursue it, but I mean, don't chase it. Whatever you chase will run, right? We do have the Five of Wands. We have the Four Cups. So the center of the reading for me is like what's going on kind of now. And I think what's going on right now is that you're in this hesitation energy is what it feels like. You're at the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck is what it is. You're at the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is a place of preparation. So I feel like you are in this Five of Wands energy, sort of in a tug and a pull with yourself. But I'm really in this very comfortable, balanced, stable, right? Fours are stability, stable energy of emotion. Do I really want to rock that boat? It feels like that, but I feel like this Page of Pentacles is telling me that you do want to maybe begin something new. Now, when I see the Page of Pentacles, it is a new opportunity that I think that you see in the distance, but you're either holding back a bit or hesitating. It does feel like it's a really big move, I want to say, whatever the move is that you're ready to make here. It does feel like you've been preparing to speak to somebody, to be really honest and truthful, maybe sharp with your words, that you're gaining some clarity, right? This is the Magician that is here, and the Magician is the one who is in manifestation mode. So I feel like you've probably been doing a lot of meditation. Feels like you are getting spiritual messages. And these messages are telling you that it's time to revisit, right? Three of Cups is here. It's telling you it's time to revisit or reunite with someone, something, a situation, a job, whatever it is for you, and that it's time for you to take your shot. So maybe it is a job with the Page of Pentacles showing up here. Maybe you're like, I'm never going to get that entry-level job at that place that I've been dreaming to work at. Tell me why the Eight of Wands is here. What's about to pick up for Aquarius? It's about to move quickly here. We got intuition on the table. Look, this is also fish and water are money. So it could be money, right? We're looking at starting somewhere small, starting at the ground level possibly. It might escalate quickly to something much bigger. But I feel like your intuition's right on point, I want to say. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Four of Swords. We got the Four of Pentacles. You know what? We've got a lot of fours out here. And I think what the Nine of Cups is saying, but Elsie, I'm the happiest I've been in a single energy for a long time. I feel like you don't have to be single, but I feel like I am speaking to someone who built their happiness all on their own. It's like no one gave it to you. You don't rely on external validation or external things you can buy at the store or external relationships. It's like I built this happiness all by myself, which is the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're already living your wish fulfillment. And the Four of Swords tells me it took a lot of healing for you to get there. But now it's time to go to the next thing, to manifest the next thing. But I don't think that you know what to say or how to do it. I'm looking at these Three Swords, and I feel like you were hurt in the past, maybe the recent past. We do have the Ace of Swords on its side. We already saw the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Ace of Swords on its side, which tells me that's a challenge. The challenge is, how do I begin? How do I say it? How do I move forward? We do have the Four of Pentacles, not feeling very open, I'm scared to feel vulnerable. And although the King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, has grown up in their emotions, and now is sort of stable in that energy, it feels like the next step is, it's really hard for you to be vulnerable. And so I feel like it's time for you to learn that next lesson. And usually when we want to learn it, the universe starts giving us ways to learn it. So it might be a little bit uncomfortable from here, I'm just saying. I want to know what your spiritual messages are. I'm looking at this card. It keeps calling me back. Spiritual messages about this revisiting here. You're going to be revisiting something. We've got the Two of Wands. Again, we already saw that card, so I know that you're preparing to revisit something that possibly you did not see in the past. It could have been right in front of you and you didn't see it. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and we've got the Chariot. So the Wheel of Fortune is about to speed up. And look, when the major arcanas show up, there isn't a whole lot you can do, but hang on, Sloopy. There's not a whole lot you can do, but hang on for the white knuckle ride. Because when the major arcana show up, this is stuff that is going to happen. You are going to be moving forward in a very fortunate way. Something is about to change in your life. It's very deep change. It is the Wheel of Fortune, which is the definition of whatever's meant for you will never pass you by. So, which is very interesting because that conversation I told you I had with my Aquarius friend, right? And so this is the definition of, look, it shows up when it's supposed to, when everything is always right on time. Although we get impatient because we have to wait for it because the 3D moves much slower, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that you've been doing a lot of preparation. Whatever you've been doing, I feel like you're in this sort of emotional harmony. And maybe you've never been there before. But the Chariot is showing me that things are about to move really quickly because the Chariot is the fastest moving energy in the deck and it's right next to the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that things are about to change. I feel like getting up to this point, Aquarius, took a long time, but it feels like now is your time. I want to say now it's time for you to leave. It's time for you to, we see the eagle flying here. So it's like time for you to take off now. It's time for you to do the thing that you want to do. Boy, oh boy. So I feel like it has something to do with this Five of Wands and this Two of Cups. It feels like you're holding back, or maybe that you're a little bit hesitant or in indecision about moving something forward here. And I think it has to do with your feelings, and that might be why it's hard for you here. We do have the Five of Cups. It's because you've been hurt in the past. So I feel like that you've got past regrets. It's like, I've been at this precipice before, Elsie. I've been at this place where my guide Charlie is showing me what do you call that? The threshold of a door. When you see the threshold of a door, there's boots, and then there's sandals, like a lady's sandals, painted toenails. It's like one is on the porch and one is in the house, and there's a threshold. It's like we need to cross the threshold. And I feel like the last time you crossed the threshold, it didn't work. So I feel like that's why you're hesitant. Again, we've got more fives. Look, 555. Definitely telling me something is soon to change. Change quickly and in a beneficial way. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. I want to say that when this thing happened to you in the past that really hurt you or made you sad, I feel like you had not yet done the work that you've done to date. The Eight of Pentacles is about self-mastery. It's about the self-audit. It's about going over the self. What am I good at? What am I not good at? What do I need? Look, that's Virgo energy. And we have an eclipse full moon coming up on the 14th. And we're already in that shadow area. So I feel like in the week ahead is the time when you are going to actually get things in order, start cleaning out, metaphorical closets, right? Getting rid of the metaphorical furniture. Yeah. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like there was something that was Ten of Pentacles that was sitting and staring you in the face at some point, but you didn't recognize it or notice it because you weren't ready for it. I feel like something's happened between here and there, that you've become very harmonious in your emotional energy, and you've learned the lessons of the King of Cups. The King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, emotionally wise, and somebody who controls their emotions, someone who is very sturdy in a storm. So I feel like there was lessons that you needed to learn that you didn't have at the time. Whatever is going to show up was trying to show up for you before. Tell me about the Four of Cups and the King of Cups here. Got the Knight of Cups. We got the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. So it does feel like it is a decision that you have to make. Well, I feel like the decision might be forced upon you because the Wheel of Fortune is here, but we do have the Knight of Cups, which is the romantic knight. The Knight of Cups is also the passive knight, moving slowly, making sure I don't spill a drop of this emotional energy that I'm carrying. We do have 4, 5, 6 cups here. 4 here, 1 with the Knight, 1 with the King. 6 cups is soulmate energy. I feel like something is making you really nervous because I feel like you probably had a soulmate sitting in front of you at some point and you weren't ready for that person, and so you passed them by. Yeah, maybe you passed them by for someone else. But we have the Lover's energy. This is a really incredibly deep connection. Why? Because it's major arcana. That means that this person is not only a person who is a soulmate, but they've been sent for you. They have a purpose in your life. And so that's why you feel deeply connected to them. We do have the 7 of Cups as well, which tells me that you are about to pick a cup. I want to say, because the King of Cups does carry this cup of love, right? You are about to pick a cup, but it's been a confusing and overwhelming process. I feel like you feel like overwhelming feelings. Maybe you're feeling this like, why do I feel so many overwhelming feelings? It's too weird. I haven't really known this person that long. It could be that. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles, because I believe that 2 people are going to be coming face to face. You can see them here, face to face. 2 people here are going to be coming face to face in the 3D. That's what Pentacles are. And besides the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles showed up first. I feel like there is going to be 2 people. Something is materializing. You are materializing something in the 3D here that is going to end up being very, very abundant. I feel like you're feeling in the biggest abundant energy that you've ever been in, like legacy money, or everything's going my way. Now maybe you're just waiting to plop someone in the spot next to you here. We do have the 2 of Swords. We do have the Strength card, and we do have the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is a place where you're caught up in your head. You put yourself there, right? This is a place where we're overthinking, and of course, you're an air sign. You're going to overthink. We have the Strength card here, which tells me that you've been holding back because you've got this little bit of a block. You haven't made the decision yet, but guess what? Here comes the full moon. Right? The full moon's coming on the 14th. And so I feel like you're going to be making a decision probably around the full moon energy. And it feels like that you're going to have to be pretty courageous to get out of this place of the 8 of Swords, where you have imprisoned yourself in the mind. And then we have the 8 and 2, which is 10. 10 is the end of the cycle. That's the release, friend. So you have to release that and be courageous and move forward. Look, it's yours if you want it. The Wheel of Fortune is telling you. It's divine timing. It's here for you. But first, you've got to let go of this 5 of Cups to make room for whatever is showing up. Tell me what the outcome is for Aquarius, please, for the week ahead. Wow. All that, Aquarius, all that. We've got the King of Wands in the reverse. We've got the Page of Wands, and we've got the Judgment card. So you are going to be making a decision, I feel, in the week ahead. I feel like the King of Wands is telling me right now you're kind of rolling it in, kind of holding it back a little, not taking action, not really doing anything. But I feel like the Page of Wands is here, and it tells me that you're going to be communicating with someone, reaching out to someone, talking to them, sending them a text, something like that. The Judgment card is here, which tells me you want another chance. So I feel like whatever showed up for you before and you weren't ready for it, the universe is giving you a second chance to do that thing. Look, I'm just looking at this card of calm. I feel like I'm supposed to tell you that when you have your answer, you'll feel calm. So if you feel chaotic in the mind right now, saying, no, this is not what's going down, it could be because you have not yet made up your mind. And look, you're all in different timelines. This may not be a reading for you tomorrow or next week. It could be a year from now, right? That's why I always tell you to go look in the archives. So Judgment is coming back round for you, and I feel like you're going to notice it this time, because I think this time there will be a little bit of a spark. I feel like there'll be a little bit of excitement or a little bit of a spark. I feel like the King of Wands is in the reverse because you want to be solid. Take a look at it. Look it over, right? Be analytical. Be practical about it. And you're not running at things at this time. But what's really cool is we have the Magician again. We start as we finish. Things come full circle. Something is about to come full circle for you, my friend. Something that was... that you didn't notice before because of whatever mindset you were in at the time. I feel like you're ready. Is what it feels like. You are ready, my friend. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching, but I'll be back because I'm always back. I hope you'll be too. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.